Hello, I'm Don Westphal, Director of Athletics here at Bethany Lutheran College, and we're going to talk about softball for this installment of the Bethany Sports Beat. We're going to be bringing in Angela Timm, coming to us all the way from out in Wood Lake, Minnesota area, went to Lakeview High School in Cottonwood, and already in here, junior year already. This has gone by pretty fast, has it not? Or at least from our perspective it has, but how quickly has it gone by the 3 years for you?
It's gone really fast. I mean, we don't have any seniors this year, so all of a sudden going from a sophomore to the top of the list, it's crazy. I feel like just yesterday I came and joined the team, and it's just really gone by fast.
Are you used to, at this point, that level of leadership that you had to assume because you don't have any seniors on the team this year? I know there's a few other juniors to help out in that regard, but it's got to be a little bit weird not having any seniors on the team.
No, yeah, it was really weird, and I feel like that's a big thing, having to step into those shoes that have been filled very well in the last couple of years. All of a sudden, going from a sophomore to a junior, I was like, well, now I'm the leader. What do? I wasn't ready for it. But I feel like me, as well as Amy Weekman and Annie Donnelly, a couple of the other returners, really stepped up and tried to do our best, and we'll do the same thing next year. So.
Angie is one of the outfielders for us on the team this year. How has your season gone as a whole? Has it gone kind of as well as you want to? I know you missed a few games early on because you were doing some academic work and had a trip all the way over to Europe and things like that. But how has the season gone from your perspective?
I think it's been going pretty well for me or for the whole team.
We'll talk about you first. Just
okay, for me, I think outfielding, I feel super confident out there. I've had a great year, I think, fielding and all that. I've definitely grown a lot since I came in as a freshman, so it's good that I have that confidence now that I might not have had a couple years ago. I mean, that came from leadership from other outfielders in the past years that have graduated, so I think that's gone well. Batting for me hasn't quite been the best this year. We've been trying to change some things with my swing to get more power, and it's not really gone the best, but I'm still working on it, so it's going good.
All right. Batting, you mentioned the word confidence when you're talking about defensively. Is that a big adjustment just coming in as a freshman to where you're at right now as a junior? Just the level of confidence knowing I've been in these situations before. I'm used to the different speed of the game at the college level, and I'm just the idea of just being simply more confident. Has that been a pretty easy adjustment for you, or is that just something that's steadily built over the 3 years?
I think it's definitely steadily built. I remember times being a freshman, like the first game that I was in, like everything, I was just like, don't mess up, don't mess up. And now I get into games, I'm like, I can do this, no big deal. I know what to do. We've done this in practice millions of times. It's just like that. It's just second nature, and that definitely came over time. Like last year I got more confidence, and now I'm, it's not even a question of whether I can do it. I can do it.
Okay. Talk about the team as a whole right now. You guys coming in, just a couple of weeks left, or actually a couple of series left in the conference season as we get going. Right now you have one more crossover date up in Crown, and then you get to see Minnesota Morris for a doubleheader. You guys in a position right now, obviously wins are going to be vitally important for you. It is a young team, and maybe to some degree that's played into a part to where things stand in terms of the record. But team-wise overall, you guys maybe need a little bit of help, as we mentioned. 4 games remaining, you're probably going to need wins out of 3 of those. But how do you think the team stands with things going into the last couple of series right now?
Well, we're kind of towards the bottom this year. I think we just didn't have a lucky break. We play so well. Like when we get done with a game, we've played our hardest, and we feel like we should have wins, but the cards aren't falling for us in a way. Like we bat well, we play good defense, but we just can't pull out those wins, and I think that really affected us this year. I think even with the wins, we might not quite be able to make the Final Four, but we still want to give it our all and get the best record we can, and maybe pull Morris out of the top or something. But you never know. Technically, we could still have a chance. If all these other people lose to the people they're not expected to lose to, but most likely it might not happen. But there's always next year, and we're going to work towards that. We do have a young team. I think people just getting used to college and playing college ball and getting used to working to everyone really does play into that. And, we just learn, and we'll grow and work on it again next year, too.
Yeah. And the thing is, if we look at the conference, the teams in the conference, you've been there in virtually all the games. You've taken Scholastica deep into games with chances to win there. Northwestern, you've had a number of one-run losses to them. So that level of frustration has to be there. But is that just kind of part of the learning process of how to get those runs that you need in tight games and shut teams out and close them out down the end?
Yeah, it does. Sometimes I swear it's just luck because we play so well. We were beating Scholastica a couple of those games. They just get a good hit right at the last moment when they need it, and all of a sudden they're winning. It's it just happens. That's the luck of the game, and you got to keep fighting till the end. And if you don't win it, you just work till the next game.
And we're starting to build, if not for this year, certainly for next year as well. And again, we'll keep track of the Vikings, their progress through the end of the regular season here. And hopefully, maybe with a little bit of help, we'll see them in the conference tournament as well. Very good. Angela Timm joining us here for a talk about softball. I'm Don Westphal. Thank you for watching us here on the Bethany Sports Beat.